Go to butcherbox.com/weighing in and you will get 2 pounds of ground meat for life with your membership and $10 off on your first box.
Is Tony Ferguson still the same Tony Ferguson? No. But can Tony still fight? Hell yes, he can still fight. Yes. Tony has got every chance and opportunity to win this fight. Michael Chandler, still a dog, still has a lot in the gas tank. I saw some lame video he put out talking about, oh man, I'm a dinosaur in the fight game. I think he's 34. John,
35,
Dave, can you look it up? Is he 35?
I think it's 35.
36. He just
okay.
Look, he's still right in the middle of that prime.
Yeah. It's not, John.
No, he's
not. You
I'm
think so?
You,
I don't think so.
I believe the 28 to 38 is those are that numbers when it's all good. Now, obviously, 28, you're still learning and stuff, but 38 it starts to tail off. But at 35, 36, you're as good as you will ever be.
Yeah. Yeah, I just how old is Tony? Tony's what, 37, 38?
I would say 38.
38?
38, yep.
Yeah, 38.
Right at the tail end.
Yeah, this is that. So, like, for the Chandler time, I think I was 36 when I beat Nate. And then when I fought Tony, I was 37. You were 36, I think, when I fought Nate. I was 37 when I fought Tony.
Well, you lie about your age all the time. So
yeah, I do. I do lie about it all the time. I know. It's so funny because I don't even think Wikipedia had it right for a while because I lied about it so much. I think it's great. I have it on all my social media too. I have it all wrong. Yeah. My birthday's 1969.
I'm pretty sure Wikipedia also has like a defeat that you have from Ariel Helwani.
Oh, what? Yeah. There's all there. No, here's the other thing too.
Did Ariel light you up?
No, Ariel doesn't. Ariel doesn't light anything up except for his schnoz. He's got the nose. What's that guy from the Humpty Dance? No. No. I like Ariel. He's a nice guy. Look, you just can't let the things he said get to you, and everyone. I think it's fun. I love the guy. He's a nice guy. If we were ever in the same room, I always talk to him. I always try to at least say hi, so he doesn't think I'm being a bully. I always say hi. Anyways. Moving on. Look, there were some questions too, because about my record there was a video going around of my first fight with Gerald Streetman, and said, how did someone not catch Josh's record was 22-1? Because I had a bunch of fights before that, you guys, and they're like, oh, that was your amateur record. No, I was making $150, $200.
I was making a lot of money.
I was making a ton of money, but I was getting paid to fight, so that's technically being pro. But all of those fights don't count if you don't have video record, because like Sherdog and other companies, MMA, was it like the Underground Forum, all those places back in the day that were the new websites, they didn't count it towards your record unless you had video footage of it. So that's why those fights got wiped off. So when the UFC started making a turn towards trying to make sure that everyone's records were legit, I couldn't prove them because at that time I obviously was a broke college kid and had nothing to film it with. There was no flip phones back then, or there was no smartphones to just, oh, look, here it is right here. There wasn't that way. You had this big camcorder you had to go around with and two charging stations. And so anyways, I wanted to clear that up.
VHS to the side, close it up, go, baby.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh man, he's record. How did no one catch that? I'm like, well, that's how it happened. So yeah, we back in the day, we had a ton of fights prior to all this stuff. So
oh my God.
Anyways, all right, well, let's get back into the fight. So Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson. John, I really believe this. Tony Ferguson's got a chance of beating him if he can stay long. If he can use, and he's got a nasty one. Tony Ferguson has a nasty push kick. And I don't think Michael Chandler is long enough to reach him to his chin. So if Tony uses that up the middle all day long, Chandler being shorter, Tony being longer, the power of that push kick up the middle, whether it's the gut or the face, it's available there. Michael stands in a more of a sideways stance, but that means the face stays in one spot right there. It's perfect for him to come right up the middle. Chandler's arms are out wide normally. He has that wide hands out position. He reaches when he tries to block punches. All of those things are available. The knees up the middle, because Chandler dips his head sometimes when he gets into brawls. It's all there. It's all there based off Tony being long. Now, Chandler with the wrestling, he's never been submitted. He's nasty on top. If he can do that, if he can take Tony Ferguson down and put the work on him from the top, Tony's going to have a hard time. Holding Tony down is not going to be easy. Taking Tony down will be easy, but then holding him down will not be easy. Tony's not someone that really fights the takedowns a whole lot. He
No,
kind of
he
just
rolls
rolls
with
with them. Yeah, he rolls with it. He gives positions to take a position. He'll throw submissions up just to create some sort of scramble so he can get back to his feet. The one thing in terms of this is only a 3-round fight, I believe, right?
Yep.
I can't tell. Yeah, so
No,
it's only a
it's a
3-round fight. If it's only a 3-round fight, I've said this before, outside of the Justin Gaethje fight, it's very rare do I see Michael Chandler lose a 3-round fight because he's so dominant for 2 rounds without gassing out. He's so dominant with the wrestling and so dominant with the boxing and the power. It's very rare do you see him lose a 3-round fight. So that being said, I mean, like, it's a good fight, but I got to be honest. I think Chandler, as long as he fights smart, which, of course, John, what do we say about Chandler?
Are you
Guy's
entertained?
incapable. He's incapable of fighting smart. When fight IQ, it just doesn't even seem to cross his mind. Yeah. Anyways, but look, I'm really looking forward to this fight. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all goes down.
It's an intriguing fight. If you look at the variables here, look, both come from a college wrestling background. People don't realize that about Tony, but Tony was a collegiate wrestler. You know, they were both close to the same level. I think that at this point, Chandler's the better wrestler. He's definitely the better guy as far as keeping the takedown from happening or making the takedown happen. So if it gets to the ground, I don't see Tony submitting Chandler, but I definitely don't see Chandler submitting Tony. That ain't going to happen. So it's a matter of, if it gets to the ground, who's the person on top? And I would think it's going to end up being Chandler. How much damage can Chandler do on Tony in that position? And he can do a lot. He can do a lot, and that will slow Tony down. But you know Tony's going to be there for the 3 rounds. I don't see this fight ending unless someone lands a big shot, which, you know, could happen. I think it's going to go the 3 rounds, and I think it's going to end up going to the judges', you know, hands, and obviously depending upon who does the best in the fight, that's going to be the winner. But Tony's got a shot at winning this fight. But he has to fight the right fight, and you're absolutely right. That teep kick up the middle, changing the levels of it, bring it down to his, you know, right at the navel level, man. Hit him in the solar plex there. Hit him to the sternum at times. Hit him up under the chin. Keep moving it up and down. Make him have to adjust to it. It's going to open up your hands a little bit. It's going to make him not want to stay in that center line that he tends to, he gravitates towards it. And he's a linear fighter. He'll do all kinds of things when he's working out, as far as, you know, movement back and forth, and, you know, he's in and out. And then when he gets in the cage, linear. He's linear most of the time and stuff. And so, you know, he's a tough dude. You know, Chandler he's a tough guy. He'll take the shots and everything, but his chin has been out there. It's susceptible, and it's more susceptible than Tony's chin. Actually, Tony takes the bigger shot. Yeah. So the real question is, does Tony have the ability to hurt Chandler? In my opinion, Tony is the much better fighter in the fighting in a phone booth, being in the clinch. He's dangerous with elbows. He brings knees in. He'll do all kinds of weird things. He'll do the spinning elbow attacks and things like that. So you get into that clinch, that tends to lead towards Tony Ferguson, in my opinion. It's a great matchup. I can't wait to watch it. You know, again, look, at Tony used to work out at my gym. I love Tony. He's a great guy. I hope to see him win. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Michael could definitely win the fight, but I don't want to see Tony going out with all these losses. It's not a good thing to see. It's breaking my heart.
Go to butcherbox.com/weighing-in and get 2 pounds of ground beef free for life and $10 off your first box.
100% agree.